Hey everybody, Matt here from Matt's Movies, Music and More, welcoming you to this week's unboxing video. What I want to talk about today is a CD that I bought a few months ago. I know it's very late, I'm sorry about that, and I promised that I was going to do it, and now I am, because it's all I've been listening to recently. And what I want to talk about is a release that has been brought out thanks to the lovely people at Cherry Red Records, and that is, I want to talk about the new release of the 1984 mini LP, expanded for the first time on CD, which is Hired History Plus by Fiat Lux. Now, Fiat Lux is essentially a UK synth pop band from the early 80s who many people probably will call a no-hit wonder, given that none of their songs entered the top 40. But that doesn't mean that the music isn't good. The music is really good. And essentially this was a band put together by multi-instrumentalist David P. Crickmore, lead vocalist Steve Wright, and saxophone and keyboard player Ian Nelson, who is the younger brother of Bebop Deluxe guitarist Bill Nelson. Now, the great thing about this CD, this has been a long time coming. I know many people have petitioned to get this out there in the public domain. And for the fact that this has been released for the first time on CD is fantastic. So it has the original Hired History mini LP, which in 1984 Polydor Records released as a 6-track mini LP because they wouldn't release the official album that Fiat Lux had made. I don't know why, maybe because the singles didn't chart, or maybe they didn't have confidence that it would sell, but they're all represented here for the first time on disc 1. This is a 2-discer. And as well as that being on disc 1, there are a bunch of other bonus tracks, such as the original debut single, Feels Like Winter Again, and you also have some of their other singles and some rarities and B-sides. And before going on to disc 2, which is called Ark of Embers, which is the unreleased album. Given that earlier on the channel here this year, I reviewed, which Fiat Lux very kindly sent to me, their new album that came out this year called Safe Symmetry, the fact that this is officially their first album, even though Safe Symmetry was released first, which is very, very bizarre. But this here features all 11 tracks on what would have been called Ark of Embers. Now, this is a really good CD. I definitely would recommend you picking it up if you're a fan of great 80s music. And I think I'm talking too much here. I think we need to get to the unboxing portion of the video. So let's get over to that. So here we have Hired History Plus by Fiat Lux, released on Cherry Red Records. Let's get into it and show you the back first so that you can see all the songs there. So disc 1 here is Hired History Plus, which is the first 6 songs from this mini LP, followed by all these bonus tracks and B-sides. And on disc 2 we have Ark of Embers, the lost album which was shelved by Polydor back in 1984. So 35 years on, this has finally been put out there by them. So big thanks to Cherry Red Records. That's me doing a thumbs up. So let's get into this and see what it looks like. So this is the box so far. So as you see here to my left hand, which is the Ark of Embers artwork for Fiat Lux. Now, I will try and get into this and show you what the booklet looks like. So, it has some nice pictures in here and an overview from the producer, which his name is Hugh Jones, sorry. And it shows you in here a bunch about the band and the track listings there. And a bit more about the group, really. The one thing I would have liked to have seen in here, which I think would have been nice, would have been the lyrics for the songs, because there's some great songs in there, and sometimes it's difficult to see if you get the lyrics right with mishearing stuff. But regarding this, I think this is an absolutely fantastic release by Cherry Red, probably one of the best they've done. I'm going to open the disc here and show you that this is what it looks like inside. So we have here the official discography at the back there, and Ark of Embers is on this disc here. So let's put that back, and yeah, so definitely recommend picking up this CD. I think it's available for about the 11 to $12.99 price bracket. If you can, definitely go out and pick it up. I would recommend it, as well as their other album, Safe Symmetry, which came out earlier this year. So yeah, thanks everybody for checking this part of the video out, and let's go back to the studio. So yeah, that is my review on Hired History Plus by Fiat Lux. Hopefully I'll do a bit more of an in-depth one on that in the future regarding the actual songs and everything like that. Essentially this was just to talk about the packaging and stuff like that. So if you guys like great music, definitely go out there and pick it up. Thanks everybody for checking today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Be sure to check out all the social media links in the video. Check out some of my other shows on the channel. We've got lots and lots of content and great ideas coming up in the near future. So thanks everybody, all the very best. If you want to support the band Fiat Lux, I would definitely say check out their website, which is also in my link here as well. So thanks everybody, and all the very best to you. Bye bye.